I am Louise, and today I will be guiding you through a lovely little Vinyasa yoga flow. I love this flow. It's almost formed as a mandala. It's like it goes round in circles and you can continue into the inevitable. Is that inevitable? You can continue for as long as you like. So I think we should just get started. It's not a very advanced flow. It's maybe a little bit more technical or motorically challenging. So I think it should be fun. Let's just get started. Today we are going to begin in a tabletop, so on all four. So let's have our hips over the knees and shoulders over the wrists. And we'll just begin a few cats and cows. So let's just take a deep inhale right here in a neutral tabletop. And then on the exhale, let the tailbone pull down towards your calves. Curve your spine. Let the head drop down and look in between your arms towards your navel. Inhale, let the belly drop down towards the mat. Look upwards. Push the mat away. Exhale. Curve the spine. Look down. Inhale. Let the head and the bum reach up towards the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Curving the spine. Push the mat away. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's take a couple of rounds where I would like to invite you to just be playful. Explore what it feels like in your body, in your back, as you're kind of moving in all kinds of different directions. Just feel free. Invite a little bit of freedom of movement into your practice. And just notice, how does this feel? Does it feel weird? Are you enjoying it? What's going on? Incorporate your breath in together with the movements. Just firing up a little bit of energy in your body before we really get into the flow. Good. Now let's take a deep inhale. And exhale. We're coming to a halt in a neutral tabletop. Now let's take the right leg out behind, tucking the back toes under, engaging the core, pulling the tailbone down towards the right heel. Inhale, lift up that right leg, bending the right knee, and then opening up the hip like a dog that's peeing on a tree. On the exhale now, we're going to kick that leg out to the side, straight out from the right hip, and then lower the right foot down onto the mat. Bring the bum a little bit back towards the left heel, and then bring the hips forward, rising up, balancing on the left knee and the right foot. Let's take an inhale, reach the arms up and over the head, and exhale, we're stretching over to that right side. You can have the right hand just gently resting on the right thigh. Inhale, bring both arms all the way up. Now we're opening up the right hip, so the toes are pointing up to the sky on the right foot. And then exhale, we're reaching forward, just forward from the hips. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up, close the hip back down, toes on the right foot now pointing forward. Now on the exhale, bring both hands down onto the mat. Bring that left shin in towards you, and then bring the right foot behind, and then just sit yourself down into a pigeon stretch. So just see how that feels on the left hip here. Maybe you want to stay forward. Maybe you want to come a little bit more upright. The toes on the left foot are pressing into the mat, into the surface. Just for a few moments here, keeping the hips pointing forward, right? If you want to go deeper, you can go deeper, higher, more forward. Just a few moments here, resting into this nice hip stretch. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, we're going to gently come out of the stretch. Just come forward and come back into your tabletop. Awesome. Let's do that on the other side. Left leg, reach out behind, tugging the toes under, tailbone pulling down towards the heels. Inhale, lift up that left foot right heel, then pulling forward and up, balancing on the right knee and the left foot. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, we're stretching over towards the left side. Inhale, bringing both arms all the way back. Now opening up that left hip, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Exhale from the heart, we're reaching forward. Nice. Inhale, coming all the way back up, closing the hip all the way back down. Exhale, lowering both hands. Now it's the right shin coming in towards you, left leg coming behind, and then lower your hips down towards the mat. Just see how it feels. Toes on the right foot is pressing into the surface, into the mat, into the floor. Good. See how it feels on that right hip. Be careful of the lower back. Come up a little bit higher if you feel a bit of a pinching feeling. Maybe you want to explore, letting go with the hands, sitting deeper, sitting higher. Just do what feels good for your body, right? What do you need in this moment? Feel your way rather than thinking. What is going on in my body today? Deep inhale. Now exhale gently. We're going to come out of the pose. Just move yourself a little bit further forward and then come back into your tabletop. Awesome. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the bum back towards the heels. Extend the arms far forward as you can, while still have good connection through the bum to the heels. Like you're being pulled back from the hips and forward through the arms. You can maybe feel the stretch here under the armpit. See if you can get the head in between the upper arms. Inhale here, come forward into your tabletop. Now tuck the toes under, bring the bum back towards the heels, head in between the upper arms, and then lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, coming into downward facing dog on the exhale. Very good. Now inhale here, open your mouth and release the exhale. Now inhale, sweep the right leg up behind you, right inner thigh shining up towards the ceiling, toes pointing down towards the mat. Exhale, bend in the right knee, bringing it in towards the chest, coming forward into a plank pose. Inhale, bringing it back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing it in towards the chest again, this time bringing that right foot all the way in between the hands. Inhale, long spine. On the exhale now, we're opening up the left hip, pulling the left heel in towards the middle of the mat, coming into a wide goddess pose, bringing your hands to your ankles. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, dip down. Sit down as deep as you can. Let your head hang heavy. Try to keep your knees over your ankles. Feel your shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, elongate the spine. On the exhale, we're taking it to the other side of the mat. Inhale, step that left foot back, coming into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, sweep the left leg up behind you, toes pointing down towards the mat. Exhale, bending the left knee, coming in towards plank. Holding it here. Inhale, bringing it back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing the left knee all the way back in. This time, take the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale now. Right hip opening up. Right heel coming in towards the middle. Toes pointing toward the corners of the mat. Bringing the hands to the ankles. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, sit down deep into the hips. Just roll with it. See how it feels. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, we're bringing it to the top of the mat. Closing the left hip back around, all 10 toes facing the top of the mat. Inhale, stepping it back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. Let's take it a little bit further now. Inhale, right leg sweeps up behind, toes pointing down towards the mat. Exhale, bending in the right knee, taking it into your plank with the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, coming forward now, this time stepping in between the hands. Inhale, elongate the spine. And take an exhale here while you plant the left hand under the left shoulder. Inhale, reach the right arm all the way up into the ceiling, sitting down deep with the right hip. On the exhale now, we're coming up on the fingertips, engaging the core, rising up to a twisted high lunge. Inhale, reach the left palm up towards the ceiling, and we're going to stretch backwards, stretching from the heart, pulling the heart up towards the ceiling. On the exhale now, bringing that left arm all the way around, opening up the left hip, right arm coming to the other side, and we're in our warrior two. The back end of the left foot, as outer edge, is running parallel with the top of the mat, and the front knee is on top of the ankle. Tailbone pulling down towards the floor. We have hips over the knees, arms extended out from the shoulders. Strong pose. Deep inhale and exhale. Now turn the right palm up towards the ceiling, extend the right leg, and then lean back a little bit. Reach down through the left fingertips. On the exhale now, I'm bringing the right underarm to the right thigh, left arm reaching up and over into side angle. Deep inhale here. Now on the exhale, I'm taking it back to the wide goddess. So the front foot is pointing out towards the corner, back foot, the heel is coming in, and I'm back to the wide goddess. Hands coming down to the ankles. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, sit down deep. Let the head be loose, shoulders are relaxed, just enjoy this feeling. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, we're taking it to the other side of the mat, closing the right hip back around, all 10 toes facing the top of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, left side. Inhale, sweep the left leg up, toes pointing down towards the mat. Exhale, bend in the left knee, bringing it in towards the chest, coming forward into plank. Hold it here. Inhale, bringing it back to three-legged dog. Exhale, coming forward again, this time bringing the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale while you plant down through the right hand under the right shoulder, and inhale, reach up through the left hand. Sitting down deep into the left hip. On the exhale, coming up on the fingertips on the right hand, engaging the core, rising up into your lunge twist. Inhale now, turn the right palm up towards the ceiling. Lean back, shining from the heart up towards the ceiling, pressing back through the right heel. On the exhale now, bringing that right arm all the way down and around, left arm coming forward, and I'm opening up the right hip, coming into warrior two. Deep inhale and exhale, sitting down deep, keep the front knee over the ankle, tailbone pulling down. On the next inhale, reach the left palm up towards the ceiling, stretch out the front leg, and lean back just a little bit. Actually, more reach up than lean back. On the exhale now, bring the left arm, underarm down on the left thigh. Bring the right arm up and over. Nice. Deep inhale. On the exhale, we're bringing it to the wide-legged goddess. Front foot here, left toes pointing towards the corner. Right heel pulling it in, and we're back. Woohoo! Bring the hands to the ankles. Inhale. Reach forward from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, hang heavy, dip down. Feel the hips coming as low as you can. Very good. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, we're taking it to the other side of the mat, closing the left hip back around. Inhale, stepping it back to plank. Exhale now, lower on or off your knees through chaturanga. Keep the elbows bent, tucked in towards the side, navel to the spine. Lower the knees if you need to, or just lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, lift the chest up, coming into a little cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Now spread your legs out wide. Take your fingers out to the side, coming up on your fingertips here. Roll the shoulders back. So it's like a cactus arm or spider arms. Let's call them spider arms. Inhale, lifting up from here. Press down through the tops of your feet. Let your shoulder blades come towards one another on the back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Very good. Just get your legs back in together. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders here. Take an inhale. Little cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Bring the bum back towards the heels. And rise the hips up into downward facing dog. Let's take a jump up to the top of the mat. Jump or walk, whatever you feel like. On an inhale, we're going to lift the heels. Bend in the knees. On the exhale, jump, walk, step up to the top of the mat. Just place a hand behind you and you can sit all the way down onto your bum. Extend the legs all the way out. Remove the excess flesh from the sit bones. Sitting up tall, reach the arms all the way up and over the head. On the exhale, let's reach forward into a forward fold. Seated forward fold. See if you can get the connection from the ribs to your thighs. You can do that also by bending. Until we get that connection, we're not going to surrender all the way down. So we're just going to work on extending from the hips forward, 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 until one day we have expanded and extended our back and our legs to the point where we can come all the way down. Good, and just enjoy the ride there. That's the most awesome part. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale all the way up. Now just lean back a little bit, place the hands underneath the shoulders, point the toes, let the big toes touch one another. Inhale, put pressure into those hands, lift the hips. Coming up into a reversed plank. See if you can get the big toes coming down towards the mat. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lower the bum all the way down onto the mat. Let the knees bend. Pull the heels in towards your sit bones and come up on an inhale to boat pose. You can have your legs straight or you can have the bend. Take a deep inhale. Reach the arms up and over the head. Exhale. Lower both hands onto one side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale. Bring both hands underneath the knees and then roll yourself all the way down onto the mat. Wrap your arms around the knees. Roll for a moment from side to side. Very nice. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, just allow the knees to drop over towards the left side. Keep the right shoulder in the mat, in your surface. Look straight up or maybe look over towards the right side. Just relax your feet. Surrender to the stretch. Let your breath move full and heavily into your body. Just let the expansion take place. Deep inhale, bringing the knees back up to center. And exhale, we're dropping them over to the right, keeping the left shoulder in the mat. Relax the feet. Surrender. Breathe. Feel how your body is sucking all the beautiful nutrition that the breath is bringing with it. Just it's like food for all your organs. Beautiful breath moving in and out freely. Able to nourish, able to provide nutrients to all of your organs, all of your cells. Such a wonderful thought to think about while you're lying here. That you're really, really doing something amazing for your body. Just taking deep and full breaths. Inhale, bringing the knees all the way back to center. Now wrap your arms around the knees. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bring the chin, the nose, the forehead all the way up into the kneecaps. Take an inhale here. Squeeze as tight as you can. And then exhale, release. Release yourself all the way down onto the mat. Release the legs all the way down. Extend the legs one at a time all the way out on the mat. Let the tailbone root down towards the heels. Let the shoulders roll back and down. Extend the arms down along the side. Palms shining up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Let the feet just flop out to the side. Just pay attention to your jaw, that you're not holding any tension. Maybe you want to separate your teeth for a moment. Maybe your lips can be parted. If you feel like it, you can place your tongue in the roof of your mouth. Just take a moment and notice the space in between your brows. Are you holding any tension there? Perhaps you're even frowning as you're lying here. Or maybe there is just a lot of ease and peace already spreading all the way throughout your body. So just take a few deep breaths here in your Shavasana. Whatever feels right for you in this moment. Just try to stay with your breath. Leave any other thought. Leave it for after. 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Just stay here. Maybe even a minute or two. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the wonders of your breath spreading within your body. Inhale and exhale. You can stay for as long as you wish in this final pose. Enjoy it. I'm going to gently turn over onto my side, come up to a seated position, and take this opportunity to thank you so much for practicing with me today. What an invigorating little flow. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, or maybe even more. That is my hope, and I want to say from my heart straight to yours, namaste.